welcome to the White Walkers with me, Rebecca Walker, joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hello.
Hello. And we have round 2 of the Stahleck tournament here on the screen with Theodore playing Greyjoy Fealty on the left and Rias playing Tyrell Stag on the right. And we did have a mulligan, I believe, from Rias, but this has just gone straight to the actual setups. So Rias is setting up there with a mace, and I'm not sure what that is in the back. Is that a bodyguard? I didn't quite catch it.
Could be. Looks like it.
An attachment. We also have a rose garden, and I'm not quite sure what that alt art is.
No idea.
No?
No.
Awesome. Good start. On the left, then I'll let you run us through the Greyjoy cards.
Greyjoy cards, right. Okay, so we have Maester Kerwin, the Iron Islands Fishmonger, a Rose Road, Refurbished Hulk, and the Sea Stone Chair.
Ooh, Sea Stone Chair.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you don't often see it, but it really scares me when I do.
Yeah, it clashes a little bit with Fealty because it requires a faction now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But it's a nice threat to have.
Yeah, definitely something that's going to keep the opponent on their toes.
Especially a Tyrell deck that doesn't set up any military icons.
Yeah. Thank God for the bodyguard, right? Well, what we think is a bodyguard.
I'm pretty sure it is a bodyguard.
Yeah, I think it is. But... So just going to our opening plots then. Ha! Straight into a march from the Greyjoy player, and it was a bodyguard. Makes sense if you've got it. And on the right hand side, Rias playing there. I don't know what that one is, Richard.
Supporting the faith.
Supporting the faith. Is that the one where all the power goes onto your... No. Which one's this
It's
one?
where at the start of the challenge you say the remaining gold go back to the treasury.
Ah, well, I remember that wrong.
I just also noticed Theodore had a 6 card set because he got a card in shadows.
Oh yes, yeah, I did not notice that. Just while the players are getting ready for their marshalling and whatnot, I just wanted to apologise for the delay in getting the second video out. I had a bit of a cold, so talking was painful. I'm just about over it, but if I'm still a little bit sniffly, apologies for that. But yeah, sorry it's taken so long. We're getting there. We've done the prep work. Should be a little bit quicker now.
It looks like the alt art is some kind of thing that can kneel to do things.
Oh, okay. Some kind of... Did he get money from it?
No.
Interesting. Well, good to know that we're on the ball as always.
So Theodore, he always played Greyjoy at Stahleck.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I played him myself at Stahleck.
Okay.
And he was playing Greyjoy. Rias, however, I don't normally see him playing Tyrell.
Yeah, isn't he normally Targ?
No, I think he's Night's Watch.
Night's Watch?
And he played Lanny Shadows. He likes Night's Watch a lot, and he played Lanny Shadows at Stahleck when he made top 4 some years ago.
Again, definitely misremembering things, aren't I? God, I'm rubbish tonight. Well, in general, but yeah, let's get on with it. We've got another Neil there. I'm just so bad at the cards now. I'll just rely on you, I'm sorry. And Euron, nice. Yeah, so hopefully we can get some pillages out, get a few good locations. Tyrell tend to be quite location heavy, I think, so I might be able to find something useful.
It can have some good ones, like the Arbour, Red Wine Straits. That looks like Caswell's Keep.
What's that again?
It's an action you take. I can't remember when you take it. I think it's after you reveal a plot, maybe. But you basically look at 2 cards, and it's like a filter, isn't it? But Rice is playing another location over there, which I think is either Golden Grove or Long Table. Not sure which. Card into shadows.
I was just checking Caswell's Keep.
Yeah, so reaction arty, reveal a plot, choose a player, look at the top 2 cards of that player's deck, place one of their cards on the bottom of that deck and the other on top.
So just a deck filter then?
Yeah.
And what's that other location, did you say?
It's either, I think it's Long Table.
Long Table? I haven't heard of that one.
That's an educated guess because Mace Tyrell was on the board.
I don't know what that means.
Oh no, you're going to giggle it and we'll talk about it. But Euron definitely going to do some damage here. He's not going to Sea Stone Chair anybody because there's no one of value on the board and the faction card is knelt. Yeah, it does look like
a long table.
So each small council character you control gets +1 strength. Reduce the cost of the first small council or spy character you marshal, ambush or bring out of shadows each phase by 1.
Is this one of the new design cards?
It is, yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, because I do not recognise this at all.
Yeah, it's fairly new. I mean, all the cards, all the locations that Wyeth has appear to be the Reach traded.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a lot of Reach locations there, then there's quite a few cards that can play off of that, isn't there?
There's the Field of the Reach, which you have to kneel 3 of the Reach locations after you win a power challenge to increase the claim.
Yeah.
There's Randall Tarley, the new one, who's a bit busted. Can't really remember his tech, but I'm hoping Wyeth isn't playing him.
Why?
Because it's degenerate.
You hate degenerate decks.
I haven't seen that deck out of Tyrell Stag. We've seen a lot of Tyrell many-faced god deck, which enable Randall to have the no attachments keyword because they want the high guard and honor guard, and when they're in the dead pile, Randall can take their icon and keywords, etc. So he becomes a Tricon and also gets no attachment, so any milks and that just fall off him.
Just seem a little bit broken.
Do you want me to find his text?
Yeah, go on then.
I'll find his text in the name of education.
I'm always happy to be educated. Euron appears to have a power. I have absolutely no idea why.
Okay, so Randall Tarley, he House Tarley, Lord and Small Council, 7 cost, 6 strength, military and power icon, has the noun and the action. Kneel at the Reach location to either stand an army character or reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a location, draw it. Put it into play instead if it has the Reach trait.
Nice.
So twice per phase, he can kneel a Reach location to reveal the top card of your deck. If it's another Reach location, it can just go into play twice per phase.
Or stand an army character.
Or you can just kneel Reach location twice per phase to stand an army.
That seems pretty strong. Do you reckon he'll be podded at some point?
He'll be what?
Podded?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was always going to be a problem.
How'd it get through?
Well, it's one of the early design team cards.
Is that before you got involved, honey?
Definitely. I think it's a Hanno one. So.
Oh, okay.
Name drop.
Let's have a little look at the new plots. It's on the left that we have... Is that the Maiden? No. Yeah?
It is.
Yeah! Hey, go me.
And what's on the right?
Is that Bran the Builder?
It is Bran the Builder, see?
Hey! I'm fucking on it now!
You do know some
Right,
new
that's
cards.
it. I'm not going to say anything else the rest of the game because I feel like getting 2 plots in a row by
Well done.
myself is pretty good for me. Obviously, we've missed an entire challenges phase. Euron's got the power on him.
There wasn't much going on in that challenges phase, so...
I'm guessing it was a pretty quick one.
Yeah. Wyeth obviously only had 2 garden caretakers on the board.
Yeah.
Looks like he had a real slow start, which can be really bad against Greyjoy because they are the tempo kings.
Yeah, I mean, look how many locations are out now.
3 Iron Fleet Scouts, 2 Rose Road, Seastone Chair, refurbished Hulk. Wyeth is unlikely to be playing a lot of location destroying if he is playing the Reach-based synergies.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm doubting PD.
Therefore, it looks like Theodore's tempo start is here to stay. Looked quite bad for Wyeth, but he hasn't marshalled yet.
And got the damp hair as well there to help if any Ironborn get into the dead pile. Just needs to make sure he wins the Dom. I love that there's already 3 scouts out. Iron Fleet scouts. That's mad.
It is...
And Greyjoy going
powerful.
first. What's that, +2, isn't it, when you're first?
Yeah, so that's potential +6. But what it really is, if he doesn't use it, it's 6+ in any challenge. So, you know, if Theodore does a military, you know, there's a worry that, well, he's obviously not going to use the Iron Fleet Scout, but if he did, it could be +6. So if he doesn't use it, that +6 then rolls over to the next challenge.
Yeah.
And even on defence.
Yeah, it's always a worry, isn't it? We've got a mace back out with a bodyguard from earlier. And that's the Imri Florent.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm on a roll now. I need to be on more often. I can
That's
get back
not
in
one of the
zone.
new card decks.
No,
so.
I know, but I know that I'm remembering old cards, all right? Give me what I get.
Okay.
Thanks.
So what does Imri do?
You can... I can't remember if you... I think you kill him and then sacrifice locations, and the number of locations that you sacrifice, the opponent has to know that many characters.
That's correct.
Hey!
Well
I
done.
should just retire now.
The
For
Wyeth
remembering old cards.
Wyeth would like to win some challenges, so I wonder if he's going to let Euron go unopposed. He wants to win challenges so he can trigger his plot, brand the builder, and find some location.
Well, the concern here is Fealty's not been knelt, so we've got Seastone Chair trigger potentially.
We do have Imri there.
Oh. Oh, put to the sword.
Put to the sword.
Okay. Because then the Seastone Chair is a reaction to claim, right? So he's putting to the sword mace to get rid of that bodyguard.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah. And then reaction to claim. I'm assuming he's going to nail the Seastone Chair. You get to choose who dies, right, with Seastone Chair?
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
You know your faction card, not
Yeah,
the
sorry,
location.
that's what I meant.
So, yeah, I guess Wyeth wasn't too bothered because you have to choose. I think it's a character without attachments.
Oh, yes. Yeah, of course it is, yeah. Oh, wow. Double whammy there.
So that put to the sword was big.
Very important. So got renown and the pillage, not a location. I don't know if there's anything there at the moment.
I wonder why Wyeth didn't oppose it, because he wanted to try and get both of his challenges off on the backswing.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I can see a grey ghost on the board that doesn't appear to be knelt, so...
Oh yeah, what does Grey Ghost do again?
You can kneel it, and the character you choose cannot be declared as a defender.
You know what? I think that he didn't use it. It's not now. He was pointing to something in the beginning.
So Wyeth wins the challenge.
Yeah, that's got to be unopposed military, surely?
I would expect so. Otherwise, Theodore would easily defended it with the power challenge with the Iron Islands Fistmonger.
Is that Hightower?
Old Town.
I don't know why I always get those two muddled up. See, I told you I should have just stopped where I was.
Just letting the team down now.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying. It's where everyone at home is like, yeah, very trying, Rebecca.
Wow.
So, claim of the little dude. What's he doing?
We had one of the Maester Kerwin from last round in the discard pile. Or rather, he put to the sword on top of it.
Huh?
That's what he was doing with the cards on the side of his board.
Oh no, I was looking at why Imri was bouncing around. I thought he was going to sacrifice him to kneel everyone out.
Oh.
I was thinking that's a very strange decision at this point.
Right, so plot 3.
Yeah.
What are we expecting?
I don't know, but they're going at a good pace. 13 minutes in, we're already on to plot 3. That's nice.
Yeah. You'd be a little bit worried from the Tyrell player point of view that it's hard to get rid of Euron.
Yeah, sorry, I'm excited about trade routes. I hope he's got plenty of cards in hand because he's got plenty of gold to play it all with.
I mean, you've got the Hightower, right? You're going to draw one. Oh no, you said Hightower, but it's actually Old Town, wasn't it?
Yeah, sorry.
So you need to play it, kneel it, name character, and hope to get something.
Yeah.
So he got 9 location, but he's only got 8 gold. Okay. 9.
Yeah. So, bear the maiden fair, right? So we can make sure he gets two characters on the top.
He can make sure he gets whatever he wants, whatever he desires.
Is that when you look at? I always get Muddle Bear and
You
Maiden
look at
Fair.
5.
You look at 5, okay. And then you choose to put on top in a certain order and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure how many you're allowed to put on the bottom of your deck. How that happens. Shall I Google that too?
Yeah, let's consult your memory.
Place up to 3 on the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, so now he knows what's on top. He can play out that
Old Town.
Old Town and then...
But he can draw now, so...
Yeah, but if he's like put 3 back on the top,
Yeah.
then he knows that, what they all are. So he can say, oh, play out the Old Town. I say character. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that backboard is intimidating. I do worry for Tyrell in this game, but Wyeth is a really good player. Like, if someone's going to pull it out of the bag and surprise you with some plays,
Yeah.
it's probably him.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Especially when you've got
being a good person to...
1 million gold to play your card with.
Yeah. Has he even got enough gold in his like gold pile? Because he still needs 2 from the plot, and then
I
has
think
he
he
got
just
another
done that.
location? That's just 2 from the plot, isn't it? Still 11 gold's nice.
Seems good, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So what would Theodore marshal here? Oh dear.
Is
Big
that
Victorian. Big
Which one
Vic.
is this? Is this one that you use the locations to restand them and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Got a limit now though.
Oh.
Yeah, you can only stand him twice.
Only. I think that's still plenty, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I feel like, they just went a bit crazy and didn't put enough limits on stand. Especially 7 cost, 7 strength, Bicon.
Yeah.
Like, make things stand only once, otherwise it's really stupid. Like Maiden Bane. Like, why did FFG think it was a good idea to make that re-stand itself after an unopposed? Christ.
What is he going to use his high town? I keep calling it high town now. Old town. Is he going to use old town now? I think he should do, right?
Theodore has some concerns now. Shouldn't have too many concerns. Victorian can re-stand in the challenges phase.
Mm.
You saved 2 gold, which is now scary, having seen a put to the sword in the discard pile already.
Yeah, of course. I was just trying to get a glimpse of his hand. I'm actually craning to the side to try and see his hand now. It's not going to work, is it?
So Vias has played the Randall.
Oh, is that the Randall?
That's Randall.
Oh, I didn't recognise the art.
Yeah, that is Randall Tarley. So we're now going to see some degenerate reach and location kneeling.
Did he pay for that?
Yeah. I mean, look at all that gold back in his
No,
gold.
no. The character we just drew, he used... oh shit, now I'm getting rid of his high town
He
or old
used
town.
Old Town.
He used Old Town, named character.
Mm-hmm. And then drew it.
Oh, and is he paying for it?
Well, had he played it?
Well, he's just put it...
Oh, that's Alla Tyrell. So
Yeah.
Alla, when she is revealed, you can put her straight into play.
Ah!
Like a Missandei
okay.
style.
Okay, that's cool. I was just thinking, he's not paid for that. I'm pretty sure he's meant to. But yeah, if that's the character and that's the ability, then that makes more sense.
We haven't seen many armies for Randall
No.
at all. There are no Wardens of the Reach, no High Guard and Honour Guards. Nothing like that at the moment.
So what's he doing there? Looking at the top card.
I know he just revealed this card on the top of his deck.
Yeah.
Looks like, well, another generic Tyrell location. Could be the Manda.
Yeah, but he just knelt a location and did that. Oh, yeah, because that's one where if it's a reach location, you put it into play, right?
Correct.
Sorry, I'm catching up. And the Manda's one where you win by 5, then you get a power on it. Oh, no, it's a draw by 2, isn't it? Draw 2 cards one.
Draw 2 cards if you win by 5.
Yeah, I know it's by 5.
Unless that is the honey wine, which it might be. Then it might be gain of power if you win by 5.
Can't remember the art. Something with winning by 5.
I mean, I think the art's pretty similar, to be fair.
Both rivers, aren't they?
Yeah. Withers.
Oh, card out of shadows.
A shrewd diplomat. Then removed from the challenge.
Seems good.
I'm expecting, given the banner of the stag, maybe Delena Florent is in the deck to stop people from restanding in the challenges phase, which may be why there aren't many armies in his deck.
I was going to say that wouldn't work very well with Randall, but if Randall isn't one of the key components of the deck, then
Well,
maybe.
if Randall's just there to nil reach location and put in more reach location for free,
Yeah.
still seems okay, right?
Yeah.
The fact that you'd run him for just one part of his action kind of indicates that he's above the curve, right?
Yeah. That seems silly. So what we've got here, I think this is a power, possibly then, defending with the Chud.
So we've got a Victorian trigger. So he kneels refurbished Hulk to kneel Caswell's Keep. So that ensures that Randall doesn't have any more triggers this round, apart from the one location that's left there.
Yeah.
And then he kneeled 9 Fleet Scout to stand Victorian.
Okay.
Then he kneeled the Hulk.
Give him renown, possibly.
Yeah, Theodore's accruing some power here.
Mm.
So he's already got 3 renowns on the board.
Yeah, still on 8 power.
Yeah. Wyeth doesn't appear to have any.
No, he got 1 last turn for the unopposed, but that's been taken in power claim this round.
Oh no.
So I think Theodore's just got the intrigue challenge left to go.
And he still has urine.
Yeah.
So what just happened there?
I don't know, he pointed at something, revealed the top card and then put it back.
That sounds like Old Town, but Old Town is already knelt.
Mm.
Oh, unless it's Randall, but then he didn't kneel anything to trigger him, right?
Yeah.
So, mystery.
Hmm?
Dominance, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think that Mando is partially knelt now, so maybe that was a reach trigger.
Oh yeah, because now you can name the card when it comes to standing phase and just draw it straight away.
Yeah. Oh, so Randall... the long table give +1 strength, doesn't it? This is why they're recounting the dominance.
Oh, okay.
So, Wyeth didn't win Dom. It was a tie, it seems.
Oh, okay. Probably better for Rias that it's a tie than just losing Dom, because otherwise obviously Theodore will get an extra character back on the board.
Yeah, and not winning Dom also gives him 0 power to lose next round.
Well, it depends if he wants to draw that Old Town and draw the card.
Mm.
Doesn't look like he's going to though at the moment. I'm trying to see in Theodore's hand, but he's not very revealing with it.
So he had plots. Valar, another Bran the Builder, counting coppers, and is that forced march?
Not 100% sure.
Whereas Rias can't really see his plot hand.
Might have spotted a Valar.
Yeah, it is. Bran the Builder, Valar, forced march, and counting coppers. Whereas Rias can't really see from this angle so well.
Yeah.
But if you're Theodore, maybe you coppers or Bran the Builder again. You coppers. Into close call. So Rias probably
to get the
gonna
mace.
get mace back and draw a card.
Yeah, but the problem is there's already a mace in the discard. So at most there's going to be 1 more left in the deck. I mean, drawing the card's nice, but
maybe
he already knows what
has
the card
the mace.
is. So you'd think he'd do the Old Town first to get the card that he already knows what it is, if you know what I mean.
Maybe he's not really that keen on putting power on his faction card right now.
Yeah.
Maybe he has enough in his hand.
What's the point?
No research though. I mean, you respect the Greyjoy player, will have their own Valar, but you always are reluctant to Valar the Greyjoy player because they might have risen from the sea.
Yeah. I played Greyjoy recently and I didn't realise that Iron Mines had been redesigned. And I didn't have anything other than Iron Mines protecting my board. So, but I wasn't bothered because I was like, oh, I've got 2 Iron Mines out. It doesn't matter if they Valar me. And then they played Valar and I was like, okay, Iron Mines. And they're like, oh, that doesn't work in plot phase. Like, what?
Read the card decks.
Well, you see, the thing is, when you've seen the same card for the last 6-7 years, you kind of feel like you know what it does and you don't need to read it as carefully. Then you realise things are redesigned and then
it got redesigned over 2 years ago.
Yeah, but we're not really playing
That's 24
for 2 years.
months of learning the new cards.
No, that's 24 months of not playing Thrones.
That is
and raising
700 days of learning the new cards. That is 10,000 hours of... Anyway.
Love you too, honey.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to get some marshalling. I mean, Theodore can afford to play coffers because he's got the Rose, got Sea Tower, Refurbished Hulks, plural. So that's an extra 5 economy plus fealty if he needs it. Pike.
What's that? Oh, okay.
So he can choose to trigger it now.
Remember what it does?
So what it does, it reduces the cost to ambush warships by 1. But you can kneel it as a reaction to a loyal card entering play. I think it's a loyal, or just any card. Or is it a warship, or is it location? I think it might be a location. Let me check the wording. Because no one plays Pike anymore, do they?
I don't know, you're the Greyjoy player.
What? I'll play Stark. So, Pike. God, so many Pikes. Yeah, so after a Greyjoy location enter play under your control, choose another non-loyal, non-limited card with equal or lower printed cost and your Pike to place that card on top of its owner's deck. Then at the end of the phase, that player draws a card. So, Pike could have chosen any non-loyal, non-limited card on the opponent's side of the board of 5 cost or lower when he marshalled Pike. So he chose Imri of cost 3, and Imri went on the top of Royce's deck.
Oh, okay. Totally missed the Imri thing then.
But of course, if Theodore marshals, say, Great Kraken, he can only choose a character of 3 or lower. If he brings in an Iron Fleet Scout, he can only choose a character or location of 0 cost or lower.
Yeah, unlikely. What's this? A boat?
This is the Red Wine Fleet. They are the Tyrell 8 cost army, so I'm not sure if you're aware, but a lot of the factions got acquired an 8 cost army.
Yeah, I remember
Targaryen had an 8 cost big, and Stark had one, so the other 6 got one too.
But the other ones all got better ones, didn't they?
They got newer ones, yeah. So would you like to know what the Red Wine Fleet does?
Yeah.
Okay, well it's 8 cost, 8 strength, military and power. It is loyal. It is an army with the trait House Red Wine. Keywords assault and no attachments.
Okay.
While you control Paxter Red Wine, he gains a military and a power icon and the commander's trait.
Cool.
Reaction: after a House Red Wine card you control is knelt, gain 1 gold. Limit 3 times per round. The the little 2 cost non-limited arbor marketplaces where you kneel them to give +1 strength. They're House Red Wine, so when they kneel, you get gold.
Okay.
When the army themselves kneel, they're House Red Wine, you'll get gold.
Okay.
The Arbor Vineyard, which kneel when it's summer to get 2 gold, that'll get you a 3rd gold. So it does passively accrue quite a substantial amount of gold.
Yeah.
If you're built in that way. So I see Riot has a Great Hall out now. Doesn't yet have Golden Grove unless that card is Golden Grove. Did you use the Great Hall twice to get the fleet out? Because Golden Grove basically you take control and stand a location of equal or lower cost, I believe. And Golden Grove costs 1, so you use the Great Hall, you kneel Golden Grove to stand the Great Hall, and then you use the Great Hall again to reduce by 4. Which I suspect might have been the case for how the Red Wine Fleet got into play.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if he had that or not. I don't know if he just paid for it.
Okay.
Because he had like 5 gold plus all the reductions. And he's got no gold left.
Yeah, but you also played Devon Seaworth and bestowed him.
That's true.
Right, so Theodore's just going to do some challenges with Victorian, going to use the threat of his boats. He's already made sure with Grey Ghost that something can't defend. Going to presume it's one of those big bicons.
That's the power gone.
Theodore feels confident. He feels like he's going to win. He feels in control. Rias less so. He's looking a bit nervous, a little bit of a jiggle going on, leaning back. Yeah.
Going for the body language, huh?
Body language. When it goes quiet on the board, look at the body language.
Excuse me. He can't win it this turn though, can he? So he needs 6 power.
Well, you want him Victorian, both get a renown. He could win dominance, but it seemed difficult. So ambushing in Sea Bitch for 0 cost, 1-1, 5 pike. And as a reaction to a Greyjoy warship entering play, the eager deck hand jumps into play.
Yeah, and Sea Bitch is when we get to steal a location, right?
It can. I don't think there's one worth stealing right now, but it is good Victorian fodder.
So the military being defended by Devon. Obviously not going to be winning with that. Another put.
Oh Christ.
Ouch.
Put to the swords. He was threatening this. So Theodore's gone quite military heavy, hasn't he, with the sea stone chair, put to the swords.
Yeah, it's a pretty nasty deck to play against, I think.
What a scumbag. In a nice way.
Or what a well-designed deck.
Is it well designed or is it well piloted?
Both.
Because I think we're in an era of the game now where there aren't too many new players playing the game competitively. There are some, of course, but there are not too many newer players. And so you've got a lot of experienced players now playing the game, and a lot of the time, I think it's more the quality of the player that will get you to winning the tournament as opposed to the quality of the deck.
Yeah, you say that, but
I imagine
you need
a
like
lot of the decks are of a really high quality.
Yeah, I think you need a certain level of deck for a good player to be able to pilot it successfully to win a tournament. You can't have a shitty deck and, be an amazing player and still win. You need a half decent deck to do it with. Yeah?
I mean, someone won a tournament with some shitty Fools deck lately.
Oh, you say that, the Fools have been doing pretty good, haven't they?
Targ Fools won something before restriction.
Yeah.
Martell Fools, Greyjoy Fools. So who knew that when you make it so the card can go under Fools and then you can marshal those cards later like they're a second hand? Who knew that would be terrible?
Yeah.
Seemed
Card draw
dangerous.
is always good.
Yeah. I just don't like that Fools agenda. Red One Fleet doing a thing, gaining a gold. Assaulting an Iron Fleet scout. I'm assuming Victorian has already stood the requisite number of times.
Yeah, I think so. So, defending there with Victorian. And I'm not sure if he's knelt it as like a boost or if he's knelt it because he's being attacked.
Yeah, he's knelt it because it's now been assaulted.
Okay.
Oh no, he hadn't. He knelt it for the other one for renown for Victorian, and then won the challenge.
Okay. So I think Theodore's on, is that 13?
Here.
So unless Rias pulls some magic out the bag, it's probably going to be Theodore's win next turn.
I mean, imagine if there's a Valar from Rias and Theodore doesn't have a
Yeah.
save. Although you'd imagine with counting coppers and 4 rounds of play, you imagine he would have drawn a Risen by now. Although it wasn't clear in his hand. He had a location and maybe a character and a third card.
I mean, Rias needs to do something big here to try and slow Theodore down.
VD might do something. It would certainly eliminate 3 of Theodore's
Yeah,
renown.
that's true. And it's not like Rice has to worry about Randall on his board now or Mace. Let's have a look.
Valar Morghulis.
Oh, I went for it.
And Forced March.
Okay.
They're pretty good for, Theodore, I think. Because Rice's board's going to be wiped.
Mm. Oh, he does have the risen. It looks like just the one, maybe?
Do you select Victarion because of his ability to participate in multiple challenges?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. I mean, you're only nice and all. He's probably more scary for the opponents. But Victarion is a bit oppressive.
Mm. Oh, why does he get rid of all those locations? Huh? He thought they were characters.
Damn! This isn't first edition. The boats haven't become characters.
Wait, what? Did that happen in first edition?
Maiden Bane, I believe, was a boat that turned into a character or something.
Really?
And it was fucking horrible. People complain about it all the time. We don't remember that. You didn't play first edition that much.
No, he did a little bit though. Triggering the old town there to gain a power and a card.
I'm sure the power was the least of his concerns.
Probably didn't want it.
Well, Theodore's back down to 10. He does have a formidable armada of locations. And Pike, which is a worry because Theodore has claim and
you've got 3 characters in hand, I think. I don't know if they're all alive, but...
Yeah, but if Theodore has a location, and he has a refurbished Hulk, you keep that in hand. You wait for Riot to marshal something, then you can do a military, and if you have a Chud, you can jump in the refurbished Hulk with a discount through Pike for 1 cost and bounce that 2 cost or lower Chud back on top of Riot's jet, making the claim really bite.
Just getting the unopposed challenges through would help. Yeah, a bit of stealth, that would do it.
Stealth?
No? Is that not a stealthy one?
Who's got stealth? What?
Is that not Theon?
Oh, Theon, yeah.
He's a non-stealth one, isn't he?
He's the one where the opponent, anyone at higher strength can't defend.
That's it.
So Seastone Chair, love.
Oh, what's that?
Wex Pike.
Is it Wex?
Gonna get bestowed.
Oh yeah, I can see him. And then, is that an eager deckhand? I was just thinking, is that an eager deckhand? It looks like a...
Oh, what, in his hand?
Yeah, I think it's just a military monocon.
Yeah, 2 cards, right?
Yeah,
because he's still got a refurbished Hulk that you want to ambush him with that 1 gold.
Yeah, I think you'd do it that way around, wouldn't you? If that's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a deckhand. Might as well get it in for free. As a surprise.
Riot's doing some serious thinking here.
He is. He's not going to have that much gold though, is he, either?
He doesn't have a lot of gold.
In fact, has he just got the 2? He's got reductions, but...
2 gold, yeah. He's got double Great Hall. Looking at his remaining plots. But I'm not sure they're enough to save him. Can Theodore win? 2 challenges with Victarion, unopposed with renown potentially. So he can win this round if Riot doesn't marshal much.
Yeah, he's counting it up.
Yeah, so if you get 2 renown, power claim, dominant, that's 4. So if you can get
something
unopposed
yeah.
with Theon.
Always works. I mean, he's got the gold on him, so there's going to be certain characters that won't be able to defend.
He can pike.
Oh.
Well, he can't pike him.
That could be annoying though. Get everyone knelt.
Victarion can stand and restand and do 2 challenges with renown still, so...
You can only do one, surely.
Why?
Because if he's nil, then
You
you'd
can
need
stand
one trigger to stand him, and then the second trigger to give him renown.
Oh no, you can only stand him twice. You can trigger the rest of it as many times as you like, I think.
Oh, right, okay.
Let me check that.
So yeah, using him reaching in out the board, which will make it harder for Theodore this turn. Might still be able to do it. I mean, you can still get the deckhand in if he wants to.
Yeah, it's just the stand that is twice per phase.
Okay.
The near location or renown is endless. So he can stand twice, participate in 2 challenges on attack, and get renown on both of them. And with the power claim, that will be a win.
Well, let's see if that's what happens then. I'm sure it will. So we're using... Yeah, it looks like we're using boats to stand and give renown. Oh, it's just conceding. Yeah.
The math
That's
makes
easy.
sense. Congratulations, Theodore. You must be 2-0. Riot must now be 1-1 and contemplating why the hell he brought Tyrell Stag.
And he's still got a chance, and he's an amazing player, so
Of course.
we'll see how he gets on.
Alright, so we'll see you next for round 3 coming up very soon. Until then, goodbye.
Thanks for watching. Bye!